You might be wondering, what is language analysis? Many of you should be familiar with some elements of language analysis, particularly starting from year 10. Language analysis, or using language to persuade, as some of you may know it, is basically a section of the VCE English curriculum where you, as the reader, analyze language and interpret why the author and how the author uses language in an attempt to persuade their readers. So why do we do language analysis? Why is it important to us? And why is it in the syllabus? Basically, because language techniques are used around us every single day. We are being bombarded with language techniques without us even knowing it. Let me use Coca-Cola for an example. Did you know that Coca-Cola adopts alliteration as a technique in its title name? So alliteration is basically when the starting letter of each word is the same. So Coca-Cola, the C, okay? And the reason why it's being used is because it's designed to be easily ingrained in your memory, so you don't forget it as easily. That's one of the reasons that Coca-Cola can attribute their massive success for, because people are more likely to go out there and buy their product if it's harder to forget. And there you go, my students, is one technique that I've already taught you today. So without you even realizing it, you actually know a lot of techniques, and it's all around you. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem to be really good at persuading others? Sometimes it's not about the validity of their argument, but more so what language techniques they throw into the conversation that actually hooks the other person. And this, my friends, is basically what language analysis is all about. Language analysis is purely understanding why the author chooses to use particular language in an attempt to persuade their readers. So in this sense, language analysis is actually really straightforward. Over the past few years tutoring, I've come to realize that students actually go into language analysis quite confused, and they think that it's much harder than it should be. But in reality, it is straightforward. You just have to understand that the author uses particular language techniques in order to persuade. But if you're still not sure, don't worry, that's what we're here for today. So let's keep going ahead and find out more.